Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. We're going to take a look at this North Node in Pisces and South Node in Virgo that will be happening on January 11th, 2025 until July 26th, 2026. Okay, so North Node and South Nodes are points between the lunar orbit and solar orbit intersections, which means the new moon, the full moon, and the eclipses have a huge impact on the outcome of these transits. Natally, the North Node matures, or you tend to hit your North Node within 42 years of age. But until then, the South Node is usually active in your younger years. But after 42 years, the balance starts to come in. So we're going to look at Virgo first. Virgo is scheduling, dealing with small details, being critical or over-analytical, perfectionism, devoted to achieving the perfect life, devoted to achieving the perfect situation. Fixing or trying to save others is also Virgo. On the other octave is Pisces. Pisces is letting go, learning to surrender, allowing things to be imperfect. Dreaming, creative energy is Pisces. Also allowing the universe to take control, using your faith in situations rather than wanting to control the situation. Virgo South Node, being of service to others, very analytical, very detail-oriented, almost perfect. You may be very critical and want to improve yourself or those around you, giving yourself very high, unachievable standards because no one will ever be perfect. This can be a very lonely situation until you are able to free yourself with the North Node in Pisces. The North Node in Pisces is allowing yourself and others to be who they are, to give without the need to receive. Unconditional love is the definition of Pisces. Loving without conditions, letting the mess of life be a beautiful experience, getting more comfortable with letting go of control and letting the universe sort it all out, okay? Now, a few things that I want to tell you is that, you can't do life wrong. Letting go of control and seeing the beauty of life, spirituality could be a theme with the Pisces North Node. Using spirituality or believing more into the universe that you are taken care of and loved, no matter the circumstances, that everything happens for a reason, and that if the mistakes never happen or the crisis never happened, that change would have never happened, and the beautiful new experiences wouldn't emerge. Meditation will be a theme for the collective. Connecting to your intuition will be the theme of the collective. Letting go of controlling one's situation. Allowing support to come in. Opportunities for the universe to help you and support you. I also want to say that if you are a light worker, a healer, one who does taboo or spiritual workings, this is a very important time for you to rise up and use your gifts for those who are looking for letting go of control and those who are trying to keep control and using spirituality to get answers. Please understand that you are very important in this transit, and to use your compassion, your unconditional love, and talents in the most uplifting way possible, because this is a very important time for you and what you bring to the collective. Also, people will start going through the dark night of the soul. Pisces rules the 12th house. We may see a lot of loss, a lot of grief, people overdosing because habits is activated in the 12th house. They're trying to escape the imperfections. You will be that one that they turn to for comfort, okay? North Node transits, they usually last about a year and a half or 18 months. I'm going to go through all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening within your world. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Hi, Virgo. I hope you're doing well today. This is for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. We're going to take a look at this North Node that's happening in your 7th house and the South Node that will be in the 1st, okay? So this North Node in Pisces that's happening in your 7th house is pushing you toward unconditional love, is pushing you toward forgiveness of sorts, is pushing you toward enlightenment. This could also bring upon transformations and endings. That is a possibility. The Pisces sign, it rules the 12th house. So I'm going to go over the 12th house. We have spirituality and soul work, enlightenment, foreign revenue, loss, grief, mediumship, past lives, karma, healing and restoration of any type of conditioning that you may have had in past situations. Pisces also rules prisons and hospitals, insane asylums, the mystical, okay, magic, if you will, letting go and going with faith, endings, transformation, I think I said that, psychic and intuitive abilities, hidden enemies, habits, higher states of consciousness. This is where secrets are, okay? So this could mean that your partner or someone that you are close with is becoming enlightened, is becoming awakened. They could also be going through their healing, okay? If you are any type of healer, light worker, anyone that deals with the ether, okay, such as astrology, tarot, or any type of esoteric knowledge of sorts, this could be a time to where you gain partnership with another that is the same, or this could be you finding a significant friend that is the same, or this could be a situation to where you are consistently getting clients in regards to that aspect, okay? So keep that in mind. This will also have an effect or a ripple effect toward you. With the South Node activated in that 1st house, you are releasing your old identity, okay? The 1st house is your identity. It is the way that other people see you. It is also your physical body, your physical appearance, the way that you govern yourself or your self-autonomy that you push out into the world. Pretty much your power that you have over yourself that other people can see of the way that you lead yourself out into the world. That 7th house is other people. It is your partnerships, significant others. If you don't have any love within your life or a lover within your life, this is the person that you could meet. This is also represented by best friends, clients, therapy is here, or a therapist. You could get involved in spirituality on a psychological level, if that makes any sense. It could be either you becoming it because of that identity changing, or it could be the result of you using it and therefore other people see you differently. Okay? Seventh house is also collaborations and contracts and business relationships, and you could get into business with an affiliate of someone that is of a prison, of a hospital, business relationship of someone that's in like a humanity sense, like a charity or a nonprofit, because that's Pisces, foreign entities, okay, foreign revenue. And that helps with your identity. It changes the way that you are. Now, you don't necessarily have to become in partnership with those people, but this could be the fact that you are signing a piece of paper to become one, and therefore your identity is changing. That is a possibility too, okay? The seventh house being open enemies. And we have hidden enemies activated too. So someone around you could come out into the light of being an open enemy. And you didn't necessarily get this before, but now you're understanding it and it's changing your identity. It could be in result of a best friend or a lover or significant other or a business relationship, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be someone around you. Okay, it could be someone that you thought was of faith, honestly, because things change significantly when you see them for who they are, because it's changing who you are. Your criticism, your pessimism that you may have had before could change because of that result. Okay, Virgo on the lower octave is criticizing, pessimistic, perfectionism, okay? And you could see them for who they are, and then you realize that everyone is a beautiful mess, and I'm allowed to be a beautiful mess, okay? And that goes for anyone that is close to you. This could also bring upon unconditional love in regards to partnerships or best friends, and understanding that they have their own individual journey. They may even confide into you for help, okay, with that journey. If you are one that is acknowledged in enlightenment, if you are one that has already studied, which I'm sure, right, being a Virgo rising, that you went all the way around the box before you got into the middle, right? I'm a Virgo rising, and that's usually how it goes. We get every detail possible and then understand that it's beautiful the way that it is, okay? So now Virgo does rule the sixth house, so I'm going to go over sixth house so you know what's activated. So we have health, daily routines, daily work and employment, co-workers, small pets, service to others, and organizing and detail orientation. And the way that you had been servicing others, first house, okay, is changing. And people are going to see you differently because maybe you're not giving in as much as you used to, because it will be released. This is an 18th month long period, or a year and a half, if you will, right? For you to become a completely different person, of letting go and going with faith, of surrendering to certain things that just happen within our lives. Also, to get more involved with your relationships, or how to relate with your relationships without them necessarily having to be perfect, okay? Daily routines being activated with that first house of releasing the South Node, and daily work and employment. This just could look like you getting a new job of some type. This could also be something that you were doing on a routine that doesn't necessarily serve you any longer. It could be a little bit toxic. It could be just a habit that you picked up, right, from a partner, from a best friend, or this could just be something that has to be healed, okay, because it's Pisces. It could just be something from past conditioning that you were taught by either your parents or someone that was of significance around you, and therefore you stopped doing it, okay? Also, your health is activated, and your health could change for the better just by surrendering and letting go. It could change for the better just by healing any type of past conditioning, of feeling some type of relief and surrender from it, letting the universe take control, okay? Also, we have small pets or pets. I say pets, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be small, because this house was activated, 6th house was activated a few times, and something dealt with my cattle, right? And cattle are not small, so this could be a situation to where there's some type of transformation or ending within a pet's life. I don't want you to worry, because this is activated for everyone, okay? Because loss is activated with Pisces, and grief is activated with Pisces. And there could be things of grief, of past relationships that you went through. Maybe it was a pattern that you had in regards to past relationships, but it's really something that has to be worked on internally for you to change it, okay? That could be something that's going to happen. It could be also situations of just grief about your old life, of the way that it used to be. And the universe is asking you to look forward rather than backward, and to let go of control of who you used to be, and to understand that you are within a divine realm when it comes to your relationships with other people. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. It can be any type of relationship, a contractual agreement of some sort, you dealing with clients, okay? Just letting that Pisces energy help you and infuse you with surrendering and letting go and going with faith, and letting the universe take control, and knowing that the universe has your back, okay? Then we have organizing and detail orientation. And, well, I mean, honestly, Virgo, there could be times where you just want to be lazy. And that's okay. Try not to give into too many habits, all right? Because Pisces is habits. Try to just surrender and sit still and know that the universe has you, okay? Habits are also activated with Pisces. And you could see people having habits around you, and you decide not to be tolerant anymore of those habits. And so there's an ending that happens. It could be habits of anything, okay? Like they're trying to be pessimistic, negative, critical, or it could be that they're over-detailed, right? Habits of those people. There is an unconditional love that comes out of you to mirror what's happening to them. Pisces is a water sign. It does mirror, okay? Any water sign mirrors back to the other person of reflection of their soul. And there could be times where that happens and it's come to your attention, or it's come to their attention and it's brought upon conversation. That is a possibility. And therefore, they could be asking you, well, how do you deal, right? How do you take care of, or how do you go upon choosing, and then you fill in the blank, right? So that is a possibility. It is also a possibility that you decide to stop a habit, okay, in relationships. And that could look like anything, okay? of stopping a habit in relationships. There's so many habits and patterns within relationships themselves that are stemmed from past conditioning of relationships, parental relationships. It's also common of security, right? Not feeling secure, and then the relationship dynamic is the thing. Libra owns the 7th house, okay? And Libra is trying to find that balance. Libra is working with Pisces of showing you a reflection of the imbalance being within. The imbalance of you not willing to open up your heart in a vulnerable sense or unconditional sense to let relationships come to you, of being vulnerable toward them. That's why it's in our 7th house. It really has honestly taken a toll on me with a Capricorn moon. Good day. Oh, goodness. But I try. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, but Pisces is there for a reason, is to help you understand that love is not conditional, and it should not be conditional. You should not be a certain way to be able to be loved. And the same goes for the other person. They shouldn't be a certain way to be loved by you. Okay, so vulnerability is a thing. Unconditional love is a thing when it comes to the 7th house with Pisces in it, okay? And there could be times where, Virgo, that a relationship needs to end because it doesn't necessarily serve you any longer. And when I say it doesn't serve you, it's probably a toxic relationship, or there's some type of underlining of why you're there. And it's not necessarily an unconditional love situation. It's not necessarily a love that can be grown, right? It's one of those situationships. Okay? All right. Let me see if there's anything else here. I do want to talk about loss. Loss and other people around you are activated. Okay? For other people, it's, loss is activated wherever Pisces is in their house. Depending on the house, if it has people in it, it can be activated. For you, it's activated within your relationship sector. And it's also activated within clients. It's activated within therapists. And it's also activated lovers, best friends, significant others, people that are very close to you. Okay, so keep that in mind. An identity change is coming out of this. All right, you could see yourself in the next 18 months of being a totally different person, of being one that can tolerate and one that can get through any type of relationship that you're in. That is a possibility, because Pisces is very resilient. Pisces depends upon their faith of getting through, okay? Of knowing that the universe will uplift the situation. And because it almost is like a vibration that is activated that creates a momentum that pushes them forward, right? So I know that you guys have probably read and heard all about manifesting. Pisces is the manifester because of their faith of things happening for the better. And this could happen within your relationship sector. This could happen within your client sector or business relationships or best friends, right? The soul tribe that you've been waiting for could happen, okay? Waking up and realizing that you are abundant with what you have around you could be a thing, and therefore it changes your identity. All right, I do want to talk about your physical body being released. There could be times to where you feel like you're lazy, or vice versa, that things are just overwhelming. This is the time to where you need to take time out to either meditate, self-care, listen to something that is encouraging, okay? Being in a setting of stillness so that you can connect to the divine, all right, is something that would have to happen to keep your health in check. The first house being activated, not just your physical body, but also the way that you lead yourself in the world. There could be a business mindset that needs to happen. There could be ways of you taking care of yourself rather than just relying on everyone else to take care of you, knowing that the universe has your back. So one of the ways that I've done this is I've listened to motivational speakers, Abraham Hicks, Tony Robbins. They both help with abundance, financial things, and stoicism. Okay. I'm trying to remember the other one. I cannot remember. Reagan, I think her name is. Oh, I cannot remember her name. But just finding something that motivates you on a daily, finding something that pushes you to the goals that you may have, finding something that keeps you aligned with the universe, okay? And I not only do the whole motivational speaker, but I also do my spiritual things too on a daily basis. I pull crystals for myself through an crystal oracle that I had gotten. I also pull on chakras to see what chakras are activated. I pull tarot, right? I do all of these things on a daily basis, whether it's in the morning or at night. I use crystals. I put them in my pocket. I sleep with them, right? I charge them. I have them all around my house of the ones that I think can help me be abundant within my mindset. It really depends on how you react to crystals. If you want to go that route, I do suggest that you visit a metaphysical shop within your area, or get some type of hands-on experience with crystals to see what, how they react to you, and if you react to them a certain way, because not all crystals are for everyone. Okay, honestly, it's a thing whenever you mix crystals together and they activate a frequency. Okay. A lot of people don't believe in crystals. I use crystals because I believe, I'm a Pisces sun, I believe that crystals help you in a frequency or vibrational aspect because they are made from the universe, just like we are. We have every particle of the universe within us, and so we react to whatever is around us in a physical nature with a vibration or frequency, and there can be an alignment that goes from that. Okay, all right. And I think that's about it, Virgo. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.